Respected audience, I begin with a powerful quote by one of the most admired leaders of our time, Dr. APJ Abul Kalam. He said, for great men, religion is a way of making friends. Small people make religion a fighting tool. In this way, we can say that the religion is a bridge, not a barrier, barrier among people. This simple yet profound statement challenges us to reflect deeply on how we understand and practice religion in our lives and in the society. Religion, in its true essence, is meant to uplift the human soul, to bring people together in love, compassion, and mutual respect. Great individuals, the noble, the enlightened, the truly wise, see religion as a means of connecting hearts, building bridges, and fostering peace. They do not see faith as a private possession to guard jealousy, but as a shared light to, to guide humanity forward. Such individuals focus not on the differences between religions, but they focus on the universal values they all teach: love, mercy, service, truth, and humility. They use their faith to promote friendship and unity within their own community and across others. Dr. Kalam himself was a Muslim who deeply respected all religions. He often quoted from the Quran, the Bible, and Bhagavad Gita, and lived a life of inclusion, scientific curiosity, and national service. In contrast, small minded people driven by fear, prejudice, or selfish motives twist religion into a weapon. They divide communities, provoke hatred, and exploit faith for personal or political gains. Instead of embodying spiritual values, they emphasize rituals over righteousness, differences over dialogues, and exclusivity over empathy. We must resist this misuse. We should embrace religion not as a source of conflict but as a source of unity and compassion. All major faiths urge us to be kind, to care for the needy, to live honestly, and to walk humbly. When religion brings people together, it becomes a powerful agent for peace and social progress. When used to assert superiority or justify violence, it loses its divine purpose and becomes a source of deep pain. Throughout history, great individuals have shown us the right path, a path where faith is used to heal and serve. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, united the tribes of Arabia through a message of brotherhood and justice. He forged a multi religious society through the constitution of Medina, showing that peaceful coexistence was not just possible but desirable. He said, the best of people are those who are most beneficial to others. Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, preached love, forgiveness, and compassion. He healed the sick, uplifted the poor, and taught us to love your neighbor as yourself. Gautam Buddha rejected caste discrimination and emphasized compassion for all. His message of non-violence and inner peace still resonates across the world. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the founder of Sikhism, broke through religious and social divisions, preaching the oneness of God and equality of all humans. His emphasis on seva, in service, and justice continues to inspire millions. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation, a devout Hindu, drew inspiration from Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, and Quran. His principle of ahimsa and satyagraha, non-violence and truth force, helped unite people of all faiths in common quest for freedom, justice, and dignity. And of course, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, whose life itself was a message, a scientist, a president, and a believer. He blended spirituality with science and never tired of advocating for harmony across religions. His life is a shining example of how faith can coexist with reason and how religion can be a source of unity in a diverse society. These individuals did not let religion divide them from others. They used it to draw others closer. They rose above narrow identities and reminded us that true spirituality transcends barriers. Dear friends, in today's world, where religious intolerance often poisons hearts and politics, Dr. Kalam's words are more relevant than ever. We must learn to approach faith with humility, not arrogance, with open hearts, not clenched fists. Let us not be among those who fight over religion. Let us be among those who use religion to make friends, to build peace, and to serve humanity. Let our temples, mosques, churches, gurdwaras, and monasteries become houses of service and compassion, not platforms of division. Let us follow our religions not just in rituals but in righteousness. In conclusion, the core message is clear. True greatness lies in using religion to build a better, more peaceful world, not to tear it apart. Let us rise above sectarianism. Let us live by the values that every high faith holds dear: love, peace, justice, and kindness. In doing so, we not only honor our religion, we also honor our shared humanity. Thank you.